Hey everybody, we're back with some more Back to the Future, the game, and, well, we talked to her last video. We also got the woman in the corner there's boyfriend kicked out. So I think we kind of have to go back to... stuck in a thing here. This guy.
Danny,
You?
So you got troubles.
I hear you've been having troubles.
Troubles? Buddy, nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Want to talk about them?
Do I? Do I? Yeah, I do. Listen, it all started when this car...
Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh but honey, ain't we got fun?
Whoopee!
It's unpaid.
Yeah. Now, about those troubles.
Oh, I don't want to wallow in misery. I came here to get happy. Hallelujah!
Right.
Shouldn't you be arresting Tannen?
For what?
Well, for running a speakeasy, for one thing.
Well, I like this speakeasy. So there. Besides, if I arrested him, I'd have to arrest you and me and everyone else in here. And that's just way too much work for one little cop like me.
Fair enough. Alright, this guy's a real pain in the ass.
Should you be drinking so much on duty?
Probably not, but this joint ain't open when I'm off duty.
Well, we didn't get anywhere with this guy.
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
He refuses to something, I don't know.
Hey, back off, kid. I'm trying to entertain some people here.
Angry song, sad song, secret song, happy song. I don't know. Angry song? Did that work?
What is this feeling that has me in its grip? What has me on the edge and curling my lip? Worse in the blues or the front page news, it's rage. I'm overflowing. I've asked my doctor and psychiatrist too. They
Did it
tell
work?
me that there's not a thing I can do. There's no
Let's find out.
controlling and there's no controlling this
Come on, move, buddy. There we go.
I'm overflowing
Danny.
with
You.
rage.
Tell me your troubles.
So about those troubles.
Go away. I'm drinking.
So about those troubles.
Go away.
Alright.
I'm drinking.
Not the angry song.
Should you be drinking so much on duty?
Probably not.
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
Yeah, you'll be here. Alright, Well, I thought it would be funny, but let's go ahead and look for maybe sad song? Yeah, sad song. She just cuts her right off mid-song, like, oh, we'll watch, or we'll do this one now. This is kind of cool. Place like this would be really neat. Okay.
Danny.
You.
Tell me.
So about those troubles.
It all started on June 14th. I was chasing down one of Tannen's boys when this car, straight out of Buck Rogers, popped up out of nowhere and ran my car off the road.
No.
Then later, I lost track of a witness. The poor schlub hasn't been heard from since.
That wasn't your fault.
And then, to top it off, I somehow managed to lose custody of an 80-year-old arsonist. When not one, but two of those godforsaken space cars showed up and whisked him away.
That's unbelievable.
That's what the chief said. Demoted me on the spot. My family sent me to a psychiatrist because they thought I was seeing things. And worst of all, my gal Betty left me. Because she thinks I'm a bad provider and a head case.
Betty,
Yikes.
as in Jennifer's grandma Betty?
What?
Listen, Danny, it's really important that you get back together with Betty.
Ah, that ship sailed. What the heck with her? I got a little secret that'll set me up with women twice as classy as Betty will ever be.
Uh-oh.
You've got a secret? What is it?
I don't think I should tell you. When I'm sad like this, I don't think straight.
All right, secret song.
Yeah.
I-
This guy is
See
completely
you later, Danny.
crazy.
I'll be.
All right. Secret song it is. Good thing the guy playing the piano doesn't notice that I keep changing his sheet music. The secret song.
Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Secrets are for sharing love, they're not meant for blaring love. Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear.
Seems like the closed caption was a little ahead of what was going on.
Whisper in my ear.
This is neat. I really like this.
Soft and clear. Don't make it fortissimo, make it
Danny.
You.
Whisper in my
Not that
So about that secret.
Oh, yeah. My secret. Well, you're my pal, so I can tell you, but don't let it get out. I've been working for Tannen for over a month now.
What?
It's true. All I gotta do is look the other way while evidence is getting destroyed or a truck full of gin is coming across the county line, and Tannen makes sure an extra bunch of bills makes their way into my pay envelope. Great deal, huh?
Yeah, if you're a rat.
What's the problem? People need to drink, right? As long as no one's getting hurt, why shouldn't Daniel J. Parker make a few bucks on the action?
What about Trixie Trotter? She'd like to leave Kid, but she knows what would happen if she tried.
Oh, poor kid. Stuck with a big thug like that. Oh, God. I've made a horrible mistake. I thought if I could get my hands on some money, that Betty'd take me back. But when she finds out what I'd done, she'll never even talk to me again. What have I done?
Wow. That escalated quickly. Pull yourself together,
Come on,
man.
Danny, pull yourself together. It's not so bad.
Not so bad. I'm a corrupt cop who's lost his only chance at true love. How's that not so bad?
Trust me.
Why? None of the words help anymore.
I don't think there's anything in this speakeasy that can turn this guy around right now. I guess now I know why you won't arrest Tannen. You're working for him.
Bingo!
Bingo.
Hang in there, Danny.
Oh, God.
So we need to get his woman friend thing?
Hey, Artie. He's back.
And he's dumb. There's Doc. Maybe I should go talk to Doc. Yeah, that's the end of the line. Oh, there we go. Now let me walk. To the flop house.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
Parker's pickled and Jennifer's doomed. I like it.
Doc, Parker's in worse shape than we thought. We've screwed up his life so bad he's been dumped by Jennifer's future grandmother.
Ah,
I know.
Marty, it's more important than ever that you get Officer Parker back on his destined path. If Jennifer never exists, then I'll never take you to 2015 to save your kids. Then old Biff will never...
Paradox City. Got it. I saw him.
Who?
My grandpa. On his streetcar for just a second. Doc, we gotta find him.
Why?
Trixie thinks she's got something that could put Kid away, but Artie's the only one who can tell her for sure. I guess he's kind of her tutor or something.
Ah, so that's the connection. When your grandfather disappeared from Hill Valley for 2 months, the bond between him and Miss Trotter was severed, eventually leading to a timeline in which Trixie lost the nerve to betray Tannen.
Yeah?
We've got to find your grandfather.
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Why are Tannens always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
Hey, who did burn down Tannen's original speakeasy anyway?
I still don't know. I'd really like to find out before we go home.
I never did get a straight answer about why he came back to 1931 in the first place.
It's, personal. When this is over, I'll tell you all about it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know.
Okay.
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
It's very simple. In the original timeline, Timeline A, the speakeasy arsonist was never caught, creating one of Hill Valley's enduring historical mysteries.
Okay.
When I traveled back to 1931, I created Timeline B, in which I was misidentified as the arsonist and subsequently killed by Kid Tannen's goons. Einstein came with me, and somehow he ended up in the DeLorean when its failsafe mechanism triggered, sending it back to 1986.
Which is where I came in.
Precisely. You traveled back to June 14th, 1931, creating Timeline C, a world in which Carl Sagan wasn't rubbed out by Kid Tannen. But Arthur McFly was served with a subpoena.
And shot by Kid Tannen's goons.
Yes, so you jumped back in time 6 hours, creating Timeline D, saving your grandfather's life, but somehow preventing Kid Tannen from meeting his date with justice.
Which is why the Tannens were so powerful when we jumped back to 86.
Uh-huh. So now we've returned to August of 1931, creating Timeline E, in which, fingers crossed, we'll send Tannen to prison where he belongs. Got it?
Sure.
Good.
One question.
What?
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
Okay.
Why are Tannens always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
Okay. So we've talked to
Okay,
him. All
I
we
better
can
get
talk-
back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
Yeah, let's head back out to the park and talk to young Doc. Apparently I can't cross the street. Yeah, I actually have to use the crosswalk. That's kind of crazy. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Walking is hard.
Sonny, you're just in time.
Okay. Have you been?
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
Hooray!
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades. What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready
Bye,
to go,
Einstein.
Einstein? Watch this! When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Einstein!
No!
Get him out of there!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace.
Oh, poor dog.
See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing. I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
Oh man. Well, now what am I supposed to do? Pretty sure it's not going to be in here.
It's locked. Guess I'll have to find some other way to rescue Heine.
Any ideas? Maybe I can get across the road. It's so awkward, the controls. Maybe Doc has some ideas.
Hey, Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never had the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin and Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Okay, save Einstein.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Heine's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
Okay. Well, that seems easy
Okay,
enough.
I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
So how do we distract him?
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Sonny. But once Emmett Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her Stay Sober Society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Got it.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Heine off that ledge.
No problem. I'm gonna go tell this chick to bother you.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good.
How can we get her?
What have you got against dogs, anyway?
They're smelly, rude, completely unable to take care of themselves, and frankly, they're not very bright. If I had my druthers, dogs would be banned from public places. It's a hard...
I got one.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Would-be inventor strands dog on courthouse.
Young
Perfect.
scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown.
Please,
go.
Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public
You
safety.
know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous
You
juvenile
mock me,
notions.
but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Heine, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Awesome.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Yeah, I don't want to be involved in that one. Let's see if Doc has anything more at this point.
Hey, Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
Any sign of Artie?
Haven't spotted him yet.
Should we be worried about your younger self and Enda Strickland?
That is a peculiar wrinkle in the space-time continuum, but I'm sure nothing will come of it. I can't possibly imagine myself becoming attached to a woman like that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite
Okay,
sure.
I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
It's probably more to do with the at the speakeasy. Well, I know we have some more dialogue options with her as well, but I'm pretty sure she has no relevance to the situation here. What the hell is he doing up there?
Emmett,
No, time for chit-chat. I've got a rocket car to recover.
Emmett! You get down from there before you hurt yourself!
Hurt myself? You're far too cautious, Miss Strickland.
Huh. Fair enough. Alright, well, before we go back into the speakeasy, I think I'm going to call this video here. So whatever happens next can kind of be a continuous thing, probably towards the end of this, since these all seem to be right around 2 hours in length. So I thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.